Hello, and right here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Elk Mountain, Wyoming. And since last episode finished baling up our grass field, also picked up all the bales on the grass field, at least that I've seen anyway. You never know sometimes with the draw distance. I mean, it's very well possible I missed one here or there somewhere, but I think we got them all for the most part. There is a mod, by the way, called the Show, or is it Sea Bales? I forget if it's Show or Sea Bales mod, something like that. I'm available on the official mod hub, and that will actually show the bales on... forget if it's this map or the mini map. It's one of the two I want. And I do actually have the mod. I don't think I have it enabled though. But anyway, so yeah, just a good mod recommendation there. Probably only available for the PC. I doubt that's available for the console. If it is though, it'd be a great mod for the console there as well. Anyway, we need to fertilize and kind of prep, I guess, if you will, this grass field. So I figured we'd work on that here this episode. It needs fertilizer, and then I don't know, I can't remember if I've ever actually tried one of these or not, but you got the grassland rollers. I thought we'd give one of these a try, so I don't know. Let's see, this is what, 3 meters? Ugh, no, I think we're gonna have to go with this one then. This one is, well, not much better, only 6.3 meters. Anyway, so yeah, I thought we'd give one of these a try. I don't know if these rollers really differ from the other rollers or not. I'm not entirely sure of them, but... yeah, the Maxi Roll 630 green line. I just wanted to see what they did on one, so figure we're going to go ahead and purchase one of those. And then I'll get a tractor headed down to the shop to pick that up. In the meantime, we can grab one of our other tractors. We'll grab our fertilizer spreader there, and we'll get some fertilizer spread on that field. We'll just probably, yeah, the 76. That's probably our fastest tractor, I'm guessing. Let's go with you down to the shop. Maybe. Try that again. Okay, I guess he's just going to sit there and wait. Kind of like is it 7810? I think it's the 7810 does the same thing as well. I don't know why one. You know what? That's right. I need another tractor, don't I? And I think, no, 7810's over there. Where's the rest of my tractors here? Hey, there's one. That'll work. Let's grab the Kubota here. Plus, it's a Kubota spreader, too, for that matter. So, oh, I don't remember what is actually in the spreader here. Do we got fertilizer, lime, nothing? Let's see what we got in here a minute. Am I back to this? Yep, right way. We got lime. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to get the lime emptied out here because we need fertilizer, which we have several totes of fertilizer sitting there. Apparently, I did not need to fill it that full here when I put the fertilizer in last time. Yep, noted. And if we check our precision farming map here, just out of curiosity, what is it showing here for this field? So soil type, yeah, we don't care about that. pH. Oh, yes. If you remember when we first started this here, and maybe I should... check. Well, we should be good, I would think, right? I did not have the soil type purchased here. I did not realize that. Actually, why was that? I wonder. Yeah, because that is part of this one. I don't know. Anyway, we had to purchase the soil type there for that so we could actually see it. Environmental score up to a nice 73%. That does affect your bonus when you sell crops, by the way. So we got a current, looks like 7% bonus. Hey, not going to complain about that, right? Nitrogen, yeah, the nitrogen is way not good. Either 3 or 1. 4 needs to be harvested yet, which hopefully we'll be getting into that here next episode. Yield. What does that actually show? I did not even know. Okay, cool. Actually is a yield here for the grass field. Very cool. Seed rate, standard. High for that one. Interesting. High for field 4 as well. Oi, they all have high seed rates, that one, but they are all... what I would consider to be relatively low yielding fields. Because again, when you go to purchase a field, everyone, you know what, I probably do have to go to this map. Yeah, I probably have to go to this map, don't I? It's going to tell you your yield potential, 93%. 89%, 89%. 22 is 92%, or actually, though, that's actually field 1. Land chunk number 22, I guess is what it is. Field 1. Additional field, 91%. Yeah, whoa, 82%. Oh my goodness, that is, I think that's the worst number I've ever seen yet, everyone. Wow. Hey, there we go. There's a good field find. Field 7. Maybe we'll have to look at picking up field 8. There's another good one. Field 9. Yeah, like I said, maybe we'll have to look at purchasing those 2 fields, Evan, just so we got a couple of good fields for actually, like, farming, right? All of our current fields here are, again, not the greatest, but oh well. Okay, let's see. Is that gonna be enough fertilizer? Let's do one more. We'll do one more, and that should be good, I think. There we go. I'm gonna call that good. Let's throw it over there. And if we need more of them, we can go back and grab a couple more totes here as well. Let's see. So this has a fairly wide spread width. Yes, it does. Let's zoom out their ways. Wow. Okay, let's zoom out even further yet. There we go. We'll make the headland here first, Evan, and then we'll get some GPS set up here for the inner part of the field. Although, to be honest with the spread width, I don't know. Do we need GPS? That'd be nice, I guess. And let's see what's here. Hey, has our tractor reached the shop yet? Not quite. Not quite. Once he reaches the shop, we'll get him hooked up and headed back this way. And hopefully he'll be back by time we're done, or before we're done spreading here. And like I said, I want to give that grass roller here a try just to see what it's going to do. I'm not expecting a whole lot, by the way. But I thought it'd be cool just to at least give it a try. I'm going to presume we're probably not adding that much fertilizer here, are we? Unfortunately, with the glance mod, I can't really tell what we're actually adding to the field here. Doesn't look like very much. I can see the target up there. It's kind of like an orange from the looks of it. You know, the green's all the way up to 220 there. Red obviously starting at 0. So we're trying to raise the level from, looks like maybe 0. Is it actually 0? Wow. Is there actually no fertilizer on here? It's kind of what the thing is showing. We're trying to raise it up to, looks like maybe, I don't know, 60, 80. Hey, there we go. Driver has reached the shop. Perfect. Let's hop down there real quick a minute. We'll get him hooked up and headed back, like I said. And then we'll pick up fertilizer spreading again here. Okay, the shop. Oh, we need to go back to the... Where's my mouse? There it is. We need to go back to the farmyard. Yeah, apparently this tractor is going to be like the 7810 as well. And again, I don't know why the tractor does that. 7810 does the same thing. When you tell it to start with auto drive, it just sits there for, I don't know how long exactly. I've never really timed it, but it sits there for a while. And before it finally is like, oh, we're going to go. Kind of annoying, but I don't know what to do about it. Not sure. Apparently something must be wrong with the mod. I just don't know what. Anyway, let's get some GPS going here. So I'll turn that on. Might have to move around here a little bit. We're probably not in a real good spot here to start this. Yeah, let's move back up here a minute. Maybe we actually go back to this end. That actually might be a good idea. Nope, we need to go... I was going to move it with a page up and down, but that seems like that's going to take a really long time. There we go. Let's go with that. We could probably move a little bit further if we wanted to, but we're not using much fertilizer here, so feels like we'll be just nitpicking at that point. And again, by the way, for those of you who wondering where you can get this Kubota spreader from them, and it's part of the Kubota equipment pack. So again, the rake and baler and spreader and sprayer, and I'm not even exactly sure what's all in the Kubota. Actually, you know what we can do is we can actually go to the shop and check the Kubota brand, and that should show us all the equipment that is available. We'll have to do that here while we're making a pass down the field, just to see what there all is. Anything else interesting you might want to give a try to, right? That is not going to work. Nope, we gotta We got to line up a little better on that GPS. There we go. And just out of curiosity, real quick, if we go to our brands here, and we want to take a look at Kubota. So there's the tractors, of course, loaders, bobcats, front loaders. Yeah, they're okay. Mowers. Oh, there's actually several mowers to choose from. Cool. Okay, a couple tedders, rake, baler, spreader. That's a tank for the sprayer. A couple sprayers. Actually, some tillage equipment as well. Planters. Nothing big, just small stuff. Plow. So yeah, if you want to do like some small tillage or small time planting, everyone, there is some equipment for that. At least with the current size of our farm, I don't know. I'm kind of liking the at least 6 meter wide stuff here myself. The 3 meter stuff is a little small in my opinion. Maybe if we were farming back in the 1930s or something, that might be okay. But okay, just turn GPS back off. Speaking of which, that is something that still amazes me is the amount of 3 meter equipment that is apparently available, especially over on the European side of things. That one just like, and for those who don't know, like 3 meters, that's about 10 feet. 10 feet wide, that one. Like, my grandpa had equipment bigger than that. And that was back in the, 60s. I'm not even exactly sure. I'm on 60s or 70s. Yeah, is when I believe when he started farming, somewhere in there. Probably 70s, I think. Maybe it was the 60s. Not exactly sure, but actually, I'm going to leave that spreader over here. And our roller is still not here. Wow, we finished up spreading before the roller made it back. Okay, then. Well, I guess what do you expect when I think this thing is 36 meters or something like that, right? That is a fairly decent spread width. Where is he at? Is he back yet? Uh-oh. Not seeing him. Oh, really? Is he still... He hasn't even moved from down here yet. Okay, well, that's... No wonder what's taking so long. Oh, he's kind of stuck. Oh, okay. That's kind of a problem. Not entirely sure why he would have got stuck there. That seems a little weird. Okay, well, we're waiting for the tractor to roll up to our field there. Let's maybe see if we can feed our cows here. I know our cows needed some water here at last episode. Let's see what's here. That's that. Okay, water tank must be up by the main farmyard. Let's grab this tractor, take this back. Actually, can I unload this here yet? Probably not, I betcha. It is probably full on hay. Yeah, they're completely full here at the moment. So you know what? We'll just leave that there then, I guess. Speaking of all the bales, by the way, I just kind of dumped them in the cow pasture here. It's kind of what I did with them. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, I forgot how slow this tractor was. Yeah, it's one of the things about the older tractors, Evan. Most of the older tractors do not have a particularly fast road speed. Most of them probably, right around that 20 or under miles per hour when it comes to, the high gear on going down the road. I think that's probably just one of the things, back in the day when farms were not quite as large, and or if they were large, they were probably not as spread out, right? Everything was within, probably a mile or a couple of miles at the most. So, if your tractor only goes 20 miles an hour, you only got to go, a few feet to your field, right? What difference does it make? Let's see, is this our water tanker? I think it is. I think so, anyway. I don't remember which one I got again, but... And at least at the moment here, I've just been getting the water here from our storage system over here. Oh, we're actually full. Okay, cool. Speaking of which, the storage system is probably one of my favorite mods for just holding everything you need as far as fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, herbicide, seeds, lime, water, I think that's everything. Doesn't hold fuel, I don't think. So you can't get fuel from it. It doesn't hold that, but it holds pretty much everything else you need as far as, planting your crops and taking care of your crops are concerned. There is, of course, just one slight / major problem with that, and it's not necessarily the mod author's fault. It's more of a Giant's fault. They do not seem to comprehend something that can hold multiple fill types with a piece of equipment or something else that can fill or receive multiple fill types. I guess Giant's brain's blown when it comes to, whoa, you actually have something that might hold multiple fill types with a piece of equipment like a planter that might also hold and needs to be filled with multiple fill types, right? Yep. Absurd, I know, right, everyone? Just absurd. Let's see what's here. Hey, there we go. I was just going to bring up the help menu to see once what our key binding was and if we were close enough to fill it. There's your answer. Speaking of which, here, where are our animals? There they go. Water. Looks like we're probably going to need like one more load here probably would be good. And the horses, yeah, the horses are looking really good. Yeah, horses are looking really good. I don't think we need to do anything with them. Let's go get one more load of water here. And actually, is our holding tractor up here yet? Not quite. He's almost. Entering the farmyard now from the looks of the map. There we go. He has arrived. But we'll take care of the cows here first. We'll get them one more tank of water here, one. And then we'll go back to start rolling. Which I'm sure is probably not going to be the most exciting of tasks. We'll save that for the end of the video and see how it works. Anyway, we'll read a few comments here in a moment while we're feeding the cows, or watering the cows, I guess, technically. We're really not feeding them. Christopher was saying, good morning. Keep sending the videos. I like watching your episodes, some of them. And keep up the good work. I guess he likes watching some of the episodes. I guess, I'm not sure. Anyway, thank you very much for that there, Christopher. Derek was saying, they all do the same job and they all break down. Oh, except for the John Deere. I might have, added on to his comment there a little bit, But anyway, just had to, make that distinction and correction there. Anyway, moving on from that one. John was saying they have a mod called the round bale extension that stops your tractor when the baler is full. I'm going to have to look into that mod one. That sounds like the perfect thing. That was my favorite baling. Well, actually, I probably would say I probably like the square balers better, everyone. But if I was going to round bale, everyone, that was by far my favorite setup back in Farming Simulator 19. Any one of the round balers, really didn't matter which one, but you ran it with the mod that would allow for automatic emptying of the baler. So once the baler was full, it would automatically unload the bale. Otherwise, that was always, you'd have to manually do it, right? When you have to push the key to unload, push the key to close, blah, 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 blah. So if you used automatic unload for round balers, and then you combine that back in Farming Simulator 19, that was the auto stop mod. That would automatically stop the baler. And again, like the auto stop mod, it had some black magic going on with it. Somehow it would stop you like right there, right? You didn't overshoot, or if you did, it wasn't very much. Because, again, like if I try to stop everyone, I don't know why, just it's always a little too far, right? Never quite stop in time. Whereas the auto stop mod, it was real good. I thought I saw that. There it is. I was gonna say, I thought I seen that pop up there. And that should about fill them up, I would think. Maybe not completely, but it's gonna be real close. Nope, that actually, yep, there we go. They are full. Excellent. Here are loading wagon there. Perfect. We'll go back to the farm. So yeah, like I said, I'll definitely have to check out the round bale extension mod. Sounds like a perfect mod there for me. We already have the automatic unload for round balers, so that's already taken care of. I don't have to worry about that. Now we just need to stop, like I said. And at least in my opinion, it just makes round baling a lot more fun. Now, for you folks that like to do it completely manually, maybe not. I'm sure there's probably some of you folks watching, you like to do the whole thing. You like to, start and stop. You like to push the buttons to unload the baler. Hey, you can do that too, of course. Just don't use those mods, right? But for those of you, and especially for those of you maybe that really don't like round baling, definitely check out those mods, and I think it'll really help them. You'll like round baling a lot more if you get those 2 mods. So, again, if you don't like round baling, check those out. I highly, highly recommend those. Well, I guess I haven't tried the round bale extension mod yet, but at least if it works the same as it did in 19, I would highly, highly recommend it. And like I said, it'll make round baling a lot more fun. And of course, if you're maybe just starting the game and stuff like that, the round balers are a lot more, or less cheap. They're a lot cheaper, right? Plus, smaller tractor to run them. So if you're just like starting out with your farmyard, you want to do some baling, a lot cheaper to go round baling, right? Okay, well, let's see what this atrocity does here. I can't say this is a technique I'm particularly familiar with here. I want to rolling of your grass field. Although, I guess I shouldn't say that. If you have like a really rough field, farmers will or possibly might come out with like some sort of roller just to like flatten the ground out so it's not so rough. So yeah, if we go out here, we can see our pH is perfect. So we put the fertilizer on. Oh, and actually, you know what? I was guessing, what did I say? Did I say 60? We're at 55 and 65, it looks like, everyone. So I was right down the middle. Wow. Look at that. Lime. See, I thought I seen a spot that was not so good there. That was a spot where it kind of misses a little bit. Oh, that's weird. Whatever. But yeah, anyway, the entire field needs rolling. And that's just a little tip there, by the way. If you're maybe new to Farming Simulator, everyone, and you're not sure what you need to do with and on your field and all that good stuff, just check what it shows in the field info. So if you get out here, everyone, field info, it's going to tell you it needs rolling, or it needs planting, plowing, liming. I don't know, actually doesn't know it if, yeah, I think it will show if it needs liming. Maybe not if you have precision farming, though. If you have precision farming, it might not. That's rather interesting. I'm going to kind of sort of like destroys the grass, doesn't it? Which makes sense. It is rolling over it. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if this delays the growth at all. Like if I left the grass like it was and without rolling, would it grow quicker than if I rolled it like this? Very interesting. Anyway, Tim was saying, is it worth fertilizing with manure, slurry, or digestate? I have a small cow farm, 10 to 12 cows. Oh, and he's playing Farming Sim 19 too, so worth noting there. That's Farming Sim 19. Also, thanks for the good videos. Also, I can sell bales in Farming Sim 22 at the animal market dealer. That's true. We could sell some bales too if we wanted to. But anyway, going back to Tim's question there about is manure, slurry, digestate worth it? He only has 10 to 12 cows. Let's break this down into a couple things here. First off, if you only have 10 to 12 cows, you are probably not getting enough manure, slurry to do anything with. Even with, and actually, you know what? We probably don't actually have any with us, no. Because we got an outside pen, it's not actually getting us any slurry or manure. But even with 180 cows we have, everyone, I doubt we would have enough manure or slurry to even do one of our fields. We might, maybe, I don't know. I doubt it. Maybe something we'll have to try one. Although we can't try it with that pen because, well, there's no manure or slurry in those pins, right? Maybe that's something we can do, everyone. I don't know. What do you folks think? Maybe we put up a pin, one of the other ones that actually holds manure and slurry. Maybe like one of the automatic feeding ones. What do you folks think? Maybe we can try that. Let me know down in the comments. We can try that. I think the biggest one only is 150 cows, though, or something like that. It doesn't hold near as many, but we can see once how we can do with that one. And try some manure and slurry. With that being said, of course, is manure and slurry worth it? Hey, it's fertilizer, and at least if you have your cows producing it, it's kind of sort of free. You got to pay for the cows, you got to pay for the cows' feed, but obviously the cows should be paying for themselves. And if the cows are paying for themselves, well, then the fertilizer you get from them should essentially be free, sort of. An additional benefit that shouldn't cost you anything, right? Although with that being said, you got to keep in mind too, when you're doing slurry and manure, you're also going to need to buy a slurry and or manure spreader. And depending on which one you get, those aren't cheap either in the game. And you know, I gotta say, when that's not something I probably do a whole lot of, is manure and slurry. And you know, again, I mean, the main reason for that is you never have enough, at least if you're doing cows anyway, I mean, you never have enough to actually do anything with. Like, if I want to do slurry manure, I mean, I kind of would like to do the entire field with it, right? I don't want to just, like, okay, get halfway down to the field, well, I'm out of manure. Okay, now we'll go do slurry. Well, get 3/4 of the way done, and we're out of slurry now, right? And I don't even have one field done. And that's kind of the way it is when it comes to slurry and manure, it seems like. The animals here in Farming Simulator 22, I mean, just, they do not poop enough. Compared to real life, I mean, yeah, real life is a very, very different story, at least around where I live. Most farmers around here are like, hey, we need fields to dump our manure on. And which, of course, most farmers are like, hey, yeah, we want the manure because, you know, manure, it's, say, cheap. Won't maybe necessarily free sometimes, but at least cheap and or, no, it's cheap, good fertilizer, basically, right? And it kind of all depends on how the farmers work out their deals amongst themselves as to how, you know, they're handling manure and slurry. Anyway, with that, I think we're going to wrap up this exciting episode here with this rolling job we're doing. I'm probably going to throw this on course. They have course to finish rolling this here for us. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and until next time.